if we get this video to 200 likes, we're actually going to be giving away these seasonings so that you guys can actually make this yourself. It's absolutely amazing. All you have to do is
starting route to 425.
bam! Oh shit.
Look down there. That's where we're going.
Oh, zoom in.
Right onto River Road East.
That's where we're going. Look at all of those people.
Dang. So this is the parking area where where all the fishermen are supposed to park. Holy crap. Okay, it's a little tight, but we got a spot, guys. Here we go. We're on our way. Here we go, crossing the road. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's an odd way to start off a video, actually, crossing the road. But today we're salmon fishing the Puyallup River. This is, what is today? Today is Saturday. This is the first open weekend of fishing on the Puyallup River. And as you guys saw earlier in the video, there's probably like 150 people down here, just all salmon fishing, shoulder to shoulder. And I decided that I wanted to do a salmon catch and cook. So that's what we're doing today. We're actually gonna come down here, hopefully get on some nice salmon, clean them up, head back to the house, cook them up, and have a good dinner. So check out all these people right now.
This isn't even close to how many people were here this morning. See how it is down there with those people that
Yeah.
are standing super close?
That's how it was.
That's what it was like.
Around the whole bank.
Yeah.
Guys, this is absolutely insane. I have never seen any fishing area like this before. I'm guessing like 100 to 150 people here, all going for the same thing, fishing shoulder to shoulder. And we're gonna try to catch some of those fish that are coming up from the Puget Sound. And we're gonna try to get them so we can catch and cook them tonight. We're gonna go after some pink salmon, maybe some king salmon. Hopefully we get some good sized ones tonight. So I'm gonna put you guys on the chesty and let's get after it. All right guys, we're heading out right now. We're gonna join all these people here. First cast.
Oh, dude, it's a dog.
All right, first cast. Let's see if I can get one on the first cast. Oh. Oh. I think he got me. Hooked hooks. We hooked hooks. Yeah. Easy fix. As you guys can imagine, that probably happens a lot here when you're fishing shoulder to shoulder. Oh. Got one. There we go. Oh, look at there. God dang it, I'm hooked on Justin again. Gosh damn it. Picking up our leftovers. This is horrible. We suck. There we go, guys. They're catching fish around us. We're just not catching fish yet. Is that a fish? I saw that one eat it. There we go. Justin's on. There we go. Came off? Oh my gosh. Gosh dang it. I don't know, dude. I might need more weight. We just don't have any more. Our first hookup, she came off. We're gonna go adventure for some weights. We're gonna put this down and go look for some weights, guys, because my bait is not on the bottom right now.
A few moments later.
Back in the game. Maybe I'll be able to hook one now. Oh yeah, that was a lot easier. Ooh, that feels so much better. There's one. There we go. Yep. There we go, finally. Yep. Oh, he's coming right here. He was swimming right at me like the whole time. Hey, there's dinner. It's small. It's really small. Honestly, ooh, look at him. Hey, bass don't do that. Hey, he's got a little fight for how small he is. Hey, there you go. Probably. Oh no, he's coming the wrong way. Yeah. Hey, we need dinner, man.
That's about the size of the ones I hooked this morning.
Look at there. Finally, guys. Finally. Right in the mouth. There we go. Not too bad. First one of the season, actually, for me. Just a small one. Hopefully we get a few more bigger than this. Gotta bonk them. Time to bonk. Thank you. Finally.
I take full credit for that.
No, seriously. If it wasn't for your weight, I wouldn't have caught that fish.
Hey, you want this one?
Did my catch card for that salmon right there. Gotta make sure you do that every time before you start fishing. Just like that. First fish for the catch and cook. I think that's a really good size. It's gonna taste good. So other than that, let's get back to fishing. Hopefully get one bigger than that. Here it goes. Listen to that line. It's moved. Never mind. There goes a backlash. Welcome back everybody to the video. Today is actually the next day, and that is because we already had dinner planned last night, but now we are here. I had the fish in the fridge all night, and we're gonna fillet it up, and I'm gonna kind of show you guys how I go about filleting a fish. Now, I'm not the best filleter at all because usually I catch and release all my fish. So we're gonna give it a good old try though. And here is the fish, very slimy. When I fillet, I like to flip it the opposite way. So all I like to do is pick up that front fin and go at an angle, kind of like that. And pretty much just cut down straight in until you feel that backbone right here. And then hold your knife at an angle like this and just follow the spine all the way down to get that first cut. You just want to follow that spine all the way down. And then I usually stop when it gets to about this point on the tail. And then I'm gonna come back through, and as you can see, we got that whole thing there, and I actually dug through the spine at one point, which is a mistake by me. But now I'm just gonna lift up the meat and cut down so that it goes all the way down to this part of the fish. And now the fish and the meat is all clear. So I'm gonna come back through to this point. I'm gonna come to right there, and I'm gonna just cut through just like that. So that's kind of like our ending point. And then we're gonna cut through again. See, now there's no more bones there. So we're gonna come to its belly and just cut it like that. And I like doing it this way because you don't have to gut the fish at all. Just hold that meat down, hold it at a 45-degree angle this way, and just like that, you have your fillet. And most of those bones should be out, but like I was saying earlier, we kind of messed up, so you still see a few of them right there. So there we go, guys. Those are pretty much our fillets right there. They're not too big. Like I was saying earlier, it's a small fish. There is all you have left. All the guts are still in there. You didn't even have to worry about gutting it at the river or anything like that. I just like to take it home, fillet it up like this. And now it is time to go inside, season these up. I think we're actually gonna cook both of these fillets 2 different ways. And I'm actually gonna be cooking with my stepdad because he has like the best salmon fishing recipes. And we're just gonna go with him, do what he says, and then eat it up and let you guys know how it is. So let's get inside and season these bad boys up. All right, guys, we are finally here in the kitchen, ready to cook up some of the salmon. And after I cut up those fillets, they actually look way smaller than the fish actually did, but it'll be okay. We're still gonna get a good amount, and this fish is gonna be delicious, especially with the master chef, Jesse, here.
All right, let's do this. All right, so we got 2 fillets here, so we're gonna cook these 2 different ways. First way we're gonna do it, we got our pescado fish seasoning, our lemon pepper, our seafood dill, and we got this fish seasoning from the Pike Place Fish Market from our own Pacific Northwest here. All right, so basically what we're gonna do first is we need to cut the onions. Okay, so this first fillet that we're gonna do, we're gonna bake it. So what people do is they'll use a glass pan and they'll just put some olive oil in the glass pan so the skin doesn't stick. What I like to do is I actually just like to line the pan here with foil. Throw this fillet on here. So now it's ready to season. So what I do is I'll put the olive oil, not under the fish so it doesn't stick, is I'll put it on top of the fish, just a little bit. And the reason I do this is because when I put the seasoning on the fillet. The oil actually draws from the seasoning and soaks it into the meat, so it's just not a layer of seasoning on top of the fish. So the oil sucks the seasoning down into the fish. So now that we got the olive oil evenly spread on the fillet here, it doesn't matter which order you go in. I'm just gonna go with the lemon dill, evenly coat that. Then we'll go with the lemon pepper, about the same amount. Pescado. I actually like to use a little bit more of this pescado. I'd put some Creole seasoning on there just to get a little bit of a kick of spice to it. Not too much. You don't want it too spicy. And then last but not least, our Pike Place Market fish seasoning. And you don't need to put too much on the fillet because we're actually gonna, once the onions are on, we're gonna just cover the onions with this stuff as well. Massage the seasoning into the meat, kind of work its way in there. You got the bigger outer rings, so I use the bigger outer rings to put on the chunkier parts of the fish, which are up here. And then you got your smaller ones. As you get closer to the end of the fish gets small. All right.
Sweet.
I mean, that's pretty much it, except now that the onions are on, I'm gonna just dash it a little bit more with this Pike Place fish seasoning so it gets on the onion. They have juices and they'll leak into the fish, and so the seasoning will go into the onions and the onions will go into the fish. I got the oven on at 375. I don't typically time my fish. I kind of just, once I start smelling the fish, it's usually after like 15 minutes, I'll go and check it, and we'll show you how I know when it's done. There we go, 375. All right, so we got the one fillet in the oven ready to go. Now what we're gonna do with this one is we're gonna do a completely different style here, and we're gonna be grilling it on the grill. So for this one, we got we're gonna be using mayonnaise, Johnny's, a little pescado, and our Pike Place fish seasoning. We're not using any of the other stuff, and the reason is when you mix the mayonnaise and the onions, even if you don't like mayonnaise and onions, or you don't like mayonnaise or onions, either or. So like for example, my mom, she doesn't even like salmon. I made this recipe for her and she absolutely loved it. So even if you don't like salmon or you don't like mayonnaise or onions, this combination, I'm telling you, you at least gotta try it.
It's good.
It's good.
It's really good.
All right, so basically what we're gonna do here, it's the same thing. I'm gonna just rub the fish with a little bit of the olive oil, not a lot. I'm gonna use my pescado. This is the Pike Place.
Okay.
Pike Place seasoning. So with the mayonnaise, you might want to just do like this, right? That ain't how you do it.
No.
That ain't how you do it. You gotta be like straight up putting glops on it, right? You want a super thick layer of mayonnaise all around the edges, around the whole top of the fish, like this. Get just like a cake, like what Austin said, you frosting a cake. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do, it's different than our last fish that we prepared. This is our Johnny's seasoning salt. This works really well with the mayo. You just wanna, not a lot, because it is straight salt pretty much. You have to have your onions with this. And the more onions with this mayo, the more mayo with the onions, the better. Like I said, put the fat rings on top, small rings on the bottom with this stuff, because it's just like this particular seasoning with this recipe works really, really well. And I'll just dump it on. So we're gonna make a little, kind of like a foiled dish, so the juices stay in there, it doesn't leak out. So let's go to the grill. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cook it on the top rack at the lowest heat, because any type of meat when you grill, personally, slow and low is the way to go.
Oh, coming at us with the catchphrases.
We're gonna let all that barbecue smoke get into that fish too. And we'll see you here in probably 20 minutes or so.
Perfect.
All right, so we got this the fillet that's baking in the oven here, and like I said, I don't really time it or use a thermometer or anything, but what I look for, this fillet is actually almost done, but when you put a fork in it and it crumbles like flakes, it's usually done. But if you are to see like a really dark pink kind of raw color, which I'm actually kind of seeing once I get in a little bit further, it's not done. So this piece of fish, I'd say, actually needs about another probably 5 minutes. So it's been about what, like 10-15 minutes or so. We're gonna check to see how it's coming along. It's not flaking. I cut into it and it's not flaking. It just kind of separated. The outer part flaked because the outer part's done, but the middle, it's like dark. And that's not what you want. You want the whole fish to, once you cut it down the middle, you want it to be light pink and flaky. So I think this thing's got about another probably 6 or 7 minutes. I wish the video could actually,
I know,
send a smell through there. All right, man, we're gonna pack this up and give her a taste. This one's definitely done. It's flaky, no dark red spots. We're good to go on this one too.
Perfect. All right, guys, it is time for the taste test. You know, I've learned a lot from this video, and I hope you guys actually use this recipe for the salmon that you guys catch this year. So I think I'm gonna go for the baked version first. I'm gonna come in here. I gotta get it with the onion though. Like I said, I don't like onions, but this is still gonna be good. That is so juicy. Second salmon, which is the one that is covered in mayonnaise. Okay, that's a good bite right there. Hot. I don't know which one is better. That's a tough decision, honestly. Those are both really, really good. And I hope you guys learned something like I said. So before the video ends, if we get this video to 200 likes, we're actually gonna be giving away these seasonings so that you guys can actually make this yourself. It's absolutely amazing. All you have to do is like and comment on this video. Comment down, I don't even know, what should they comment, Jesse? You put me on the spot.
You're good. Comment down below, just salmon. Just comment below salmon and like this video. And then if this video gets over 200 likes, we're gonna pick one of you that commented down below salmon, and we're gonna send you all of these seasonings. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you wanna see another catch and cook, let me know. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.